East River in the city of New York stands a magnificent complex of stone and glass buildings, the headquarters of the United Nations, where Diana Prince, secretly Wonder Woman, enters on the ground floor on her way to her job at the International Organization's Crisis Bureau.
Morning, Miss Prince. Looks like rain, no?
Hi, Tommy. I'll wait and see on that rain before I commit myself.
You've been hanging out with diplomats too long, Miss Prince. Hey, they never commit them. Uh-oh, trouble. That man coming in. Excuse me, General.
What is the meaning of this? Where did that buzzer come from?
That's the metal detector concealed in the doorway, sir. I'm afraid you're carrying some large metal object, and I'm going to have to search you if you don't...
I certainly do mind. I'm a brigadier general in the United States Army with an important appointment to see the Secretary General. Now, if you will excuse me...
You'll remember that this building stands on international property, General, and that bulge under your coat. A pistol. I'll take that.
Get your hands off me. Of course it's a pistol. I'm a general, and generals carry pistols if they so desire.
Well, I don't know about that, General. I'm going to have
This
to...
scene is getting ugly. Probably my signal to duck into that empty corridor.
I absolutely must see the Secretary General or a terrible international incident will erupt.
Then you'll see him without that... Well, it looks as though you'll get your wish, sir. Here comes the Secretary General down the corridor now. You'll... General, put away that gun. Hey, you're no general. You're...
An assassin!
Wonder Woman, I expected you to show up, but you won't deflect my next shot. What is going on here?
Mr. Secretary General, find some cover. An assassination attempt. Great, Wonder Woman. You kicked the gun away. I got it now.
You've got the gun, but you won't get me.
You move fast for a stodgy old military man, but at the end of this corridor, there's just... a wall? Great Hera! He crashed through that wall as if it were cardboard, and now he's outside, flying into his own power, calling robot plane, calling robot plane.
At the command of its Amazon mistress, an immeasurably powerful invisible plane zooms down from the sky, hovers briefly above her, dropping a rope ladder.
I've got the ladder. Now climb, robot plane. Follow the flying man.
And the supersonic chase is on through the skies over New York.
That so-called general is not even an ordinary assassin. He's already moving at nearly 3 times the speed of sound and accelerating. Faster, faster, robot plane. Must catch up to...
Welcome, my princess. How pleasant to see you again.
Goddesses, preserve me. Mars, the god of war. Where in the cosmos am I?
The cosmos is quite correct, Princess Diana. For once, you were tricked into traveling at 8 times the speed of sound, chasing the general I created, making it possible to bring you crashing here through a dimensional window into another universe.
Another universe? Why? What's that you're doing with your sword? It's flaming!
I am sealing off the dimensional window, closing the hole in the fabric of the cosmos like a scar.
So I can't get back. But what does the high and mighty god of war want with a mere Amazon woman?
Not a mere Amazon princess. You underestimate yourself. You are the only thing at the United Nations capable of keeping my general and my other 3 agents who have infiltrated the Security Council from killing the chiefs of certain key delegations.
Infiltrated the Security Council? Merciful Minerva!
I will allow you to go home soon, Wonder Woman, to a world at war.
I'll reopen that dimensional window or... I tried to leap up at you with all my Amazon strength, but that sound in my head sent me flying in the other direction.
Try again, princess.
I tried to whip my arms around to make an air current, throw you off balance and out of the way, but it only drove me down into the ground.
You are in another universe, Wonder Woman, where the dominating force is sound. The physical laws that give you your powers do not hold here.
Sound? Then I'll yell at the top of my lungs.
You can't even focus the energies of your own body. How can you hope to tumble the god of war against his will?
Hera, help me.
I'll try, Wonder Woman.
Who's that?
It's Hera, Queen of the Goddesses. You called and I answer. Mars cannot hear me, only you.
Giving up, Wonder Woman? Save your strength for the Great War, a war that will feed my power and make Mars supreme among the gods.
There is a power I can give you that may defeat Mars.
What power?
The power to conjure images. If you throw symbols at him that anger him enough, he will bring his sword down on you in rage. Then if you can block the sword with your magic bracelets, that will harness enough power to rip open the dimensional window.
The Security Council session is beginning, Princess. Care to watch?
Power mad, despotic male. I say this to you.
Taking Hera's advice, Wonder Woman conjures up the universal symbol of peace.
What? A dove? You conjure a bird of peace to fly at me? Here is my answer.
Oh, a hawk to kill the dove. Then what is your answer to this?
When the restless...
One of those peace-loving folk singers. Ugh. Let her contend with this.
Hitler, you play rough. Then take the sounds of Woodstock. The Civil Rights March on Washington.
I have a dream.
The Sermon on the Mount.
Enough of you and your silly game! Now you will know that the power of war is greater than the power of peace. And I will prove it with a single swing of my sword.
As the god of war swings his mighty sword, Wonder Woman blocks the blow with her magic bracelets, harnessing enough power to slash open the dimensional window back into this universe. And in microseconds, she is back in the United Nations building.
Made it. But I must get to the Security Council chamber before it's too late. Oh, help me, Hera, help me!
Diana, this is Hera. You will be able to find the 4 assassins because they will be glowing with a glow only you can see. Be fleet of foot and strong of heart, Diana.
Oh, thank you, Queen of Goddesses, thank you!
Throwing open the door to the chamber, Wonder Woman enters, and instantly her keen eye catches sight of a figure of a man standing in the back of the hall.
And the chair recognizes the representative of the People's
You!
Republic.
Over there! The man with the broom!
With one mighty leap, Wonder Woman reaches the disguised assassin and grabs the broom out of his hand.
Wonder Woman, unhand that poor custodian.
He's no custodian, Mr. Chairman. Look here, this broom handle has a concealed dart gun. And there, look out! The fake general!
You'll never take me. The bullets, they're bouncing off your bracelets.
Like you're bouncing off the floor. You, up there in the press box, you're no reporter.
You won't get me!
Leaping up to the press section 40 feet over the meeting chamber, Wonder Woman seizes the phony reporter.
You can't hide now. You can't even run.
Oh, my neck! I got my neck!
Your weapons first. Where are your assassination weapons?
In my pants!
Just what I thought. A hidden hypodermic needle. Now for assassin number 4. Where could it... There! That cameraman!
Leaping down into the hall again, Wonder Woman confronts the last of the would-be assassins and seizes his camera.
This camera holds enough poisonous serum to drop every single delegate in this hall. Someone call UN security to pick up these 4... Hey, where did they go?
They vanished. All 4 assassins just disappeared into thin air.
Impossible! Where could they have... Hera! Oh, Hera, help me!
Look up there! A woman, a beautiful woman, floating in the air over the chamber.
Women and men of the United Nations, my child Wonder Woman has done well. She has averted a horrible war on Earth, as we of Olympus have dealt with its cause on high, the evil god of war.
Then you have captured Mars, great Hera?
Yes, and forced him to recall his 4 agents. We have imprisoned the Lord of War in a netherworld of the cosmos, from which even he cannot escape. Your Earth is safe from his forces through your efforts, Diana, along with our own.
Thank you, Mother Hera.
Carry on, my children, and go in peace.
You mean those are the bracelets that deflect bullets, Wonder Woman? Those right there on your wrists?
Oh, Mitch, you're such a groupie. Wonder Woman will be embarrassed.
That's all right, Sandra, Mitch. I haven't been embarrassed since I was small and I accidentally knocked the scepter out of my mother, the Queen's hand, while I was learning to throw the lasso.
We join Wonder Woman, the Amazon princess, as she walks along the beach with her friend Sandra and Sandra's boyfriend Mitch.
The lasso. The magic lasso. I know all about that Amazon lasso stuff.
Oh, Mitch, you were never so impressed with me.
No, really. That lasso can make anyone tell the truth or do whatever you say when you put it around somebody. Right, Wonder Woman?
That's what my golden lasso does, all right.
Show me, would you? Try it on on me.
Oh, Mitch.
That's all right, Sandra. Watch out now. You're hooked, Mitch. Tell me, what's your birthday?
February the 30th?
What? How can that be? There is no February 30th.
Mitch, no one's ever been able to resist the lasso's compulsion. How did you?
Maybe the metal plate on my scalp has something to do with it.
A metal plate? You mean you had an accident that made it necessary to rebuild your skull? What part of your skull?
Right here. Feel it?
Yes, that would explain it. It's right over the portion of the frontal lobe of your cerebrum, which the lasso usually controls. That's quite remarkable. You told me a secret of yours, Mitch. I owe you a secret of mine.
Secret? What kind of secret?
Well, do you see this golden tiara of mine? That's magical, too.
I know it's the hardest substance on Earth, but how is it magical?
It's so closely linked to my being that whoever possesses it can control me as surely as I control people with my lasso.
No kidding. Hey, even I didn't know.
Help! Help! Who's calling for help?
Those people on the beach over there.
With the swiftness of Mercury, the amazing Amazon reaches the small group of distressed people as her two young friends follow behind.
Wonder Woman, my little boy is out in that water, and I can't see him. We all ran out when I thought I saw a shark fin and...
Great, Athena! Calm down and wait here.
With the skill and speed of a mermaid, Wonder Woman enters the realm of Neptune to search for the boy. As on the shore, Sandra and Mitch reach the sea.
What's happening? Where did Wonder Woman go?
She went in after my son. She hasn't surfaced for a good 10 seconds now. I wonder if she's...
Will you look at that? There's some fight going on out there. My gosh, a shark!
A shark? Where? Oh, that's the biggest shark I've ever... It's flying through the air. Oh, she's thrown it out to sea. Miles out.
What a woman! Look! She's carrying something back to shore.
Bobby! She's found my Bobby. Oh, thank God.
Thank for Wonder Woman. What's that? Floating in with that wave?
What? Oh, that yellow thing. It's... Oh, my gosh. Wonder Woman's tiara must have fallen off.
Here, I'll give it back to her.
Give it back nothing. This is the chance of a lifetime.
Mitch, you wouldn't.
Wanna bet? Wonder Woman. Fine job of mouth-to-mouth resuscitation you gave that kid.
Yes, Mitch, My tiara, you've...
Now how about a little resuscitation of my wallet, eh? There's small amounts of gold dissolved in all seawater. How about extracting, say, an ounce for me?
Mitch, you wouldn't.
I will obey, Master, of course.
As if possessed of a power greater than her own, the Amazon dives back into the sea. to churn up hundreds of gallons into a waterspout, which Wonder Woman whips against the shoreline over a deposit of granite rocks and lime shells. Even as the water falls toward the deposit, Wonder Woman races the wave to the ground and superheats the rock and lime by the friction of rubbing her hand against the surfaces. So that as the water touches the rock, it quickly evaporates away, leaving only the glistening gold dust.
Wow! Now that's what I call a get-rich-quick scheme.
I'm ashamed of you, Mitch. You give that tiara back to Wonder Woman this minute or I'll...
Yo, what, chick? You can't do a thing, because next I'm sending Wonder Woman to dig me up the biggest uncut diamond in the world.
We Amazons know the location of that gem. It's at the bottom of a certain quarry in Africa. It will take some time to get it for you.
I've got all the time in the world. I can use 40 winks.
But as Wonder Woman pilots her robot plane out to the heart of Africa, and Mitch falls asleep on the beach.
I don't know whatever could have gotten into Mitch, but I'll put an end to it by taking the tiara. That sound. Wonder Woman's been gone only about an hour. Could she be back already?
Sandra, what are you doing with my tiara?
I got it away from Mitch for you. See? He fell asleep and...
Give me that. Right away.
Sure, Wonder Woman. I got it for you. What are you doing? Throwing it back at Mitch?
Don't tell him you took it when he wakes up. That business about the holder of the tiara making me do whatever they want isn't true. I made it up.
Made it up? Why?
Because I'm madly in love with Mitch and I want to impress him.
You? Oh!
Mitch, wake up. Look what I've got.
Wow. Ooh, Wonder Woman. What a diamond. It's got to be as big as a grapefruit. That ties it. Now I know I can trust you. Look, there's this secret cove I'd like you to meet me at in about an hour.
Anything you say, Master. Where is it?
But an hour later, someone else finds Mitch at the hideout in the secret cove before our heroine does.
Is that you, Mitch?
Sandy, I told you never to come here. If they find out I told you about this place, you wouldn't be...
I had to tell you something about Wonder Woman. The tiara trick isn't real. She just told you that to...
She what? Well, I'll have the last laugh on her. You get out of here, Sandy. Scram!
Finish the story and he slammed the wooden gate on me. I don't know what's with him lately. Uh-oh, that's Wonder Woman coming. I better be out of sight.
Mitch, where are you, Master?
The other side of the gate, Wonder Woman!
Mitch, who are these three men in these cages here, and these other two guarding them?
My friends are guarding those 3 scientists who have been missing for a week or so. The ones working on the secret rocket fuel formula. And you are handcuffed. I won't be needing this tiara anymore. I'll just heave it out into the water.
You tricked me. You knew I was onto you. How?
That I did, and never mind how. But I'm also up on my Amazon lore, and I know that if you're shackled by a man the way you are now, you're helpless.
I can't lift a finger against you, or your henchmen, or whoever they are.
But we can lift your magic lasso. Take it, Bart.
Give me that. Here it is, Mitch.
Thanks. Now I suppose you've guessed why I want this.
To get the formula out of those 3 scientists. The magic lasso is lots more dependable than torture, is that it?
You catch on fast, lady. Listen, if you don't mind, I'll leave you here by the cove entrance while the rest of us go inside and take notes. High tide is coming in, and people who get caught short have a habit of drowning when the waves get up here. Wouldn't want that to happen to our 3 geniuses, would you?
You're all heart, Mitch. Psst. What? What was that? Psst.
Wonder Woman, it's me, Sandra. Is it all clear?
Sandra, you'd better get out of here before you drown. The tide will soon cover these rocks.
Not until I give you this. I swam out and retrieved it when Mitch threw it away.
My tiara. Thank Hera.
It's the hardest substance known. I remembered that. It'll cut through those handcuffs and free you.
And meanwhile, several hundred feet inside the hideout.
3 measures of bauxite crust dissolved in a refined muriatic solution.
Go on, Professor. The rest of the formula. We've got all the time in the world now.
You will have even more time than you think where you're going.
Amazon, empty your guns into her. She's moving her arms as fast as the bullets themselves, so they ricochet off her bracelets. Let's get out of here.
I don't know where on earth you think you're running, Mitch. Because the tide you thought would drown me has come in and blocked your only exit. And that takes care of you and your cronies. Now to free your prisoners. Are you 3 gentlemen all right?
We are now, thanks to you, Wonder Woman.
As the tide goes out, Mitch and his henchmen are delivered to the authorities, and the dust of this adventure settles, and the Amazon princess again finds herself walking along the beach with a young friend.
So I had to tell you I was trying to steal Mitch away from you, Sandra, to protect you. You see, I had been investigating the spy ring who had kidnapped the scientists, and I already knew about Mitch.
I'm sorry, too, Wonder Woman. By telling him you were tricking him, I almost blew it for the scientists and you as well.
Men have a habit of doing funny things to the minds of women as women do to men. We can only hope to grow wiser from each experience and try never to stop growing. Go in peace, my sister.
On the 6th floor of the United Nations Secretariat building in New York are probably the busiest people in the entire matchbox-shaped structure, the reporters who tell the world of the international organization's affairs.
I don't know, Fred. There's something going on upstairs. Those troubleshooter types don't want to tell us about.
I know. That astronomer who discovered the spectacular meteor shower headed past Earth had an appointment with Morgan Tracy and Diana Prince of the Crisis Bureau this morning. Since then, there hasn't been a public word from any government official anywhere. That's all I know.
That's all anybody knows. It's pretty spooky if you ask me.
But 2 people who do know are Morgan Tracy of the Crisis Bureau and Diana Prince, alias Wonder Woman.
There's no indication at all that it's an invasion. These men running the world's governments are afraid of anything unknown. They'd be afraid of their shadows if they weren't attached to them.
And this is no laughing matter, Diana. What we thought were meteors are actually spaceships on a direct course for Washington, D.C. All they've got to do is say boo, and the balance of peace around the world could topple for fear of them.
Fear. That's the word. Not a love of peace, not need for security. It's blind fear that rules these...
Hello, Tracy here. He has? Then the others will follow immediately. Thanks.
Well, what is it?
It's out of our hands now. The ships have entered the atmosphere, and the President of the United States has authorized an anti-missile barrage to stop them. The Soviet Union and other nuclear powers will probably back up the American defense with their own support. Diana?
It might be out of your hands, Morgan, but that makes it the world's problem.
And within minutes, leaping off the roof of the United Nations building to land on the invisible wing of the robot plane is the red and gold form of Wonder Woman. As the magnificent solar-powered vehicle begins a dizzying climb into the stratosphere, racing the armed might of the world's greatest nations to disaster.
There's a fleet of about 6 ships heading down and a whole swarm of missiles on the way up. The first one, the lasso. I can divert it. Yes, lasso will stretch infinitely. Cover up that other bomb with gold and indestructible cocoon so it can blow harmlessly. 2 of them now, one at each end of the lasso. Spin them round and round. Tiara, help me fling these flying death heads clear.
One after the other, Wonder Woman deflects and defuses and contains the explosions of the destruction-carrying tubes that soar up at the approaching ships, until not one weapon is left. and on the lawn surrounding the Washington Monument in the capital city of the United States, the robot plane accompanies 6 magnificent ships to a soft landing. It is not long before a crowd of people gravitate to the lawn as Wonder Woman looks on. As if at a signal, when members of the news media arrive, 6 entry hatches to 6 spacecraft open. And
They're all women, and they got to be at least 7 feet tall.
7 feet tall and gorgeous.
Women and men of Earth, we come in peace. We call ourselves the Psi Women, and we reign supreme on the world of Regulus 4.
the news hits the world like a wave of rolling thunder. And within a week...
This is Patsy Keene for WRRB-TV. Thousands of women cheered Lyra, leader of the Psi Women, today when she spoke at Madison Square Garden. Lyra espoused the Psi Women's philosophy of the superiority of women to men in all ways, saying that if women ruled Earth, then their ships would never have been attacked out of mindless fear. They say that on their planet, men are slaves who walk on all fours, something hardly likely to happen here on Earth.
Sometime later in the skies above the city, Wonder Woman seeks out the leader of the Psi Women.
Psi Women's command ship directly ahead. Robot plane slow to rendezvous with ship and hover.
And Wonder Woman's plane soon makes contact with the alien craft.
Lyra! Lyra! Come out of the ship immediately. This is Wonder Woman, and this is an order.
Come aboard, sister. Why do I detect anger in your voice?
You don't know? Don't you monitor Earth television? Haven't you seen what's been happening in the weeks your ships have been hovering over our world? Do you know what's happened to our men?
Your men have simply begun to take their proper place in your society. It is a gift from the enlightened civilization of Regulus 4.
A gift? Turn on that television monitor and look at this gift.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Look at that, Lyra. The President down on his knees as he crawls to the podium behind his wife. Now look, he's sitting up on his hind legs as his wife addresses the press. Ladies of the press, because of the effects the bizarre events of these past weeks have had on our economy, the President and I have decided...
I thought you were an Amazon, Wonder Woman, not a slave. I see you will no longer be welcome in our ships. You are dismissed.
Get that hand off me, or I'll take it home as a souvenir.
Don't do anything. Oh! Not even the women of my own world are permitted to lay a hand on Lyra. You will have to be corrected. I should have you killed, Wonder Woman. It is only your ignorance that keeps me from doing so.
I'll leave now, but if you continue to spread this noxious philosophy of yours, you can swear by Hera, I shall be back. You there in my plane, who are you? For Athena's sake, get up off your knees.
I can't get off my knees, Wonder Woman. This isn't natural, you see. It's a disease. I'm a Psi man from Regulus 4. Please take me away from here. If they know I even talked to you, they'll certainly torture me.
I didn't know the Psi Women brought any of their men along, and I suspected this all fours business was some kind of disease of theirs. What's the story?
The story is a terrible one of sickness and pestilence, and a horrible affliction that affects only men. An affliction the women of my world have brought to yours.
Don't be afraid. Tell me.
Generations ago, men were dominant on my world, even more so than on Earth. Then the germ hit. Within weeks, all men were dropped to the posture of dogs. It fell to the women.
until a cure was found to take over the dominant role.
And there is a cure. What is it?
That's what is so horrible. When Regulus 4 scientists found a cure, a vote was taken among the women and they decided to suppress it. We understand now that the women were downtrodden so long that they could not bring themselves to give up the world's rule. They decided to roam the galaxy for human-populated planets, bringing the disease germ with them. Earth is their first target, and the dozens of men who came along with them are kept hidden, serving only as servants like me.
Well, there's just a chance we can put an end to this injustice once and for all.
What are you doing? Landing on the water? The island is over there.
That's Paradise Island, where no man can set foot. But if you will cooperate, Amazon scientists will be able to use this plane as a floating medical laboratory while they analyze your blood and try to find a cure for the disease.
A cure? I would do anything for a cure.
Afternoon wears on to night, and night gives way to the rays of morning light as the finest medical minds the Amazon civilization has produced shuttle back and forth to the robot plane floating off the coast of Paradise Island. Until...
Well, what have you got, Penelope?
With Minerva's help, I think I've found a serum that should reverse the effects of the disease, but it would be a great risk without further testing.
With further testing, time would pass. I would be found and punished for leaving. Please, let me be the test case.
And just hours later, the time comes for Lyra and her sisters from Regulus 4 to say farewell to the planet Earth from the lawn in front of the Washington Monument where they first appeared.
New rulers of the planet, we have left you our enlightened ways and a chance to remake your society according to a better order. We of Regulus 4 bid you... That noise? What is that disorder inside my ship? What in...
We're free! We're free!
We're free!
The Psymen, walking on 2 feet, rebelling. Stop them, sisters!
Take that! Shoot! Touch me! I'll give it to you!
Peace. Let there be peace here.
Wonder Woman, our savior.
I might have known you would somehow be responsible for this travesty, renegade female.
Lyra, Psy women, Psy men, people of Earth. My Amazon sisters found a cure for the disease that makes men submissive to women. Because for women to come into their own that way would defeat the very meaning of sisterhood. Boo!
Oh, forget it! Fools! No! We want it! We want that!
Listen to me. Let me speak. I saturated the atmosphere of the Earth with the disease cure in gaseous form using my robot plane. Because it is not dominance, one group over the other group, for which both women and men must strive. It doesn't matter which of us is toughest. We must all be given a chance to be equals.
Wonder Woman is right. We have a chance when we return to Regulus 4 to go back as equals for the first time in our history. Men and women of all worlds are different, and for that reason need each other desperately. Let us take this chance, and surely we will profit from it.
That